King SPARX back with a brand new video. So in this video I'm gonna be teaching you how you can get top rated players in FIFA 15 for very low rates, and you can make unlimited coins by selling them. So the first step is go to your transfers and go to transfer market and search for any player of any team. For example, I'll go to League 1 and PSG, and now what you gotta do is hit the maximum bid and select a value only 1000 and hit search. Now you can see you'll get very good players. Example, this guy Sirigu right here. If you're lucky enough, you can get him for below 1000, and you can sell him for 4500. I've done it, guys, believe me. And you can buy Mota, you can buy all these players really for cheap. So all you gotta do is just hit them in a watch item list and hit a lot of players, guys. Just keep putting players and keep bidding and you'll get lucky. As you can see, Thiago Silva only for 300, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it is going to increase till 5000, 4000, but it's Thiago Silva, guys. Even if you buy him for 10,000, you can sell him for 60 or 70,000, which you can make. If you sell for 70,000, you can make 60,000 profit, and if you sell for 60,000, 50,000 profit, and that's a lot in this game. And you can buy Marquinhos, and for example, if you're buying for 3,000, you can sell him for 10,000, which you get 7,000 profit, and that is a lot. And using this method, I've bought really cheap players such as Edinson Cavani, Oscar, and Terry. And Oscar and John Terry, guys, which are Chelsea players, have really great value, so you can go ahead and check those stuff out. You can see my transfer targets. I have a lot of Oscars here, 1 2 3 4 Oscars right here, because I'm gonna buy them and I'm gonna sell them for huge amounts, from which I can get coins. I've done that a lot. I've bought a few Oscars for 3,000 also. I've bought them for 10,000 max. My max till now was 10,000. I've bought them for 4, 5,000, 6,000. I've bought Edinson Cavani for 5,100 coins. I've bought John Terry for 3,100 coins, and that's really cheap, guys. You can use this method either to get players for really cheap rates, or you can sell them and get a lot of coins. So I'll show you a few players I've sold them. I actually had 2,000 coins before, and now I have 74,000. I actually had 120k, but I kind of messed it up and bought a really cheap player for a really high price. That was my mistake, and I really regret doing that, because I was going to buy Antoine Griezmann, who's one of my favorite players, for just 80,000, but I bid another guy for 80,000 by mistake, so I really screwed it up. Now I just have 74,000. This was by selling John Terry. Now if you go to my transfer list, you can see current auction, there's Oscar. Now if I hit him, you can see that I've bought him just for 3,700 coins, and you can see buy now 30,000. That's 20, almost like 25,000 profit, guys, and that's a lot. Believe me, that's a lot. And these are just other players. And there's another method which you can use, is you can go to play and challenge team of the week. But before doing that, be sure to set your difficulty to world class, and when the match starts after 5 or 6 minutes, what you can do is change the difficulty level to beginners, so that way you can score 5 or 10 goals, and you can get per match 1,000 coins for yourself. And by that, if you calculate per match 1,000 coins in an hour, if you play suppose 10 matches, you get 10,000 coins. And suppose you play this game for 3 hours a day, and you play 10 matches per hour, 10,000, you get 30,000 coins per day, and that's a lot, guys. And what I do is I use this method. I buy players for really cheap. As you can see on my watch list, there's a lot of players and there are a lot of Oscars. Oscar has really high value, and you can buy them for really cheap amount, and you can sell them for um, like 20, 30, 40, even 40 if you're lucky. And I'm just gonna show you how you can do that. So just go to your transfers, players, select gold, nationality any. If you're then league, select your favorite. Mine's I'm gonna go for Chelsea this time again, because if I find an Oscar, I'm gonna put it in my watch list. Barclays Premier League, Chelsea. Now max bid, I always do 1,000, but if any players are selling in within 1 minute, they have a rate, so I'll put 5,000 and just select search. You can see this Fabregas 4 minutes at 4,600. If you're lucky enough, if I'm lucky enough, I can get this guy below 10,000. So I'm gonna put him in my watch list. You can see John Terry, guys. This guy is really cheap. I'm gonna put him in my watch list again. And this guy Oscar too. You can see he's so cheap. It's 300, and you can sell him for over a lot of money. John Terry and Oscar have really high values, guys. So be sure you can get them. See, as you can see, Diego Costa 86 for just 200, and I'm not telling it remain the same, guys, because in the last 30 seconds, people bid like nuts. I think they put all into it, but if within 30 seconds, if you bid for 700, within a minute, within 5 or 6 seconds, it can go up to 3,000. But buying Oscar for 3,000, that's really cheap, and I'm sure you'll never get that cheap. And so you can see a billion, and is light blue card. I really don't know what light blue card means. As you can see, players for really cheap rates. I'm gonna watch for Cesc Fabregas too. So that's it, guys. That's a really cool method from which you can make yourselves a lot of coins or get an awesome team for just for really low prices. I'm just gonna show you my team. I've just been playing for a week or so, and I've got a good team for a fair amount. I bought Fernando Torres for about 4,200, just 4,200, guys. And if I search for Fernando Torres in the transfers, he's like 13,000 or 10,000. That's what his price is right now. But I got him for just 4,100, and that's a really low price for Fernando Torres. So we're gonna put that to 30. Position, I think he was an ST straight. So ST, nationality Spain. Buy now. Let's put him for, that says 15,000. I think. Sorry. Yeah, 15,000. See, Fernando Torres 13,000. Oh, 7. That's really cheap. 14,000, 15,000. As you can see, guys, the lowest Fernando is 7,900. Even if I would bought a Fernando Torres for 7,900, I've got it for 4,100. And if you do the math, I've got 3,800 profit, which is a lot, guys. And this is a really cool method. I got really high players for really cheap rates this way, and this is really good. So be sure to try it out, and this can help you improve your team, or you can get a lot of coins and improve your team too. As you can see, Alexis Vidal 4,900, and if you go ahead and check this guy, you'll get him for 15 or 20. I've just got him for 4,900. And Thomas Muller, his current value is 60 or 70,000, but I've got him just for 20,000. That's a lot. That's really cheap. And yeah, I've got players for really cheap rates. This is actually not my perfect squad, but my other players are currently a bit tired, so I haven't got them. So I've got this guy for just 6,600. I think that's a lot for Claudio Bravo, though. I didn't know what's his worth. So that's it, guys. You can use this way and get really good players for really cheap rates and sell them to get a lot of profit, which is really good, as you can use that and buy Team of the Year players or hero cards and much more. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe button and comment what you feel like. And let's see if we can get 5 likes on this episode. It's King SPARX for you. Peace out.